Welcome to the Centre of Ki. In today's class, we're focusing on working towards down dog. So down dog incorporates a lot of arm strength to be able to hold ourselves. It also puts a lot of pressure, for some of us in the wrist joint. It also encourages us to use our belly strength to hold us in that semi-inverted position. This class is also going to work a little bit on the plank. So again, a bit of a precursor to down dog, building that arm strength to hold ourselves in place, strong belly work, and then enabling ourselves to move into down dog from that plank position. Let's begin sitting comfortably, however that looks or feels like for you. We'll start with taking one arm out. We're going to reach around with the other hand and take a breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to pull the fingers back, keeping the arms straight. Inhale, flat palm. Exhale, pull the fingers down. Breathe in center. Exhale, pull back. So just working through the wrist to start with. Inhale, flat. Exhale, pull down. Breathe in center. 6 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let's do the other arm. So take it out. Big breath in. Exhale, pull the fingers back. Breathe in flat. Exhale, pull the fingers down. Inhale, exhale, pull back, making sure you're really pushing through the heel of the hand. Inhale, flat, exhale, pulling down. Inhale, 6 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Good. And just shake out the hands, give the wrists a little shake. Lovely. All right, and let's take the arms out to the sides now. I want you to turn your palms forwards. Okay, and then just notice if your shoulders are squeezing up, try and relax the shoulders a little bit down the back. All right, so big breath in here, and exhale, rotate your arms strongly one way. Breathe into center, exhale, rotate the other way. Inhale, center, let's do 6 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Good, let's keep the arms out, and let's just circle the hands around the wrist joint. So nice big circles. Good. And then let's take the hands the other way, circling. Good. And then just extend out through your fingertips gently. Relax your shoulders again, so the shoulder blades slide down the back. Breathe in and out. A few breaths. Just imagine that your arms are floating either side of you. Fingertips are gently extending away. Shoulders are soft. One more breath in and out. And then float your hands into your lap and just close your eyes for a moment. Maybe noticing, we didn't hold very long, you could hold that a bit longer if you like, but just noticing the heat coming now out of the muscles. Good. All right, so let's reach the arms up. Hands are beside the head, or arms beside the head, sorry, palms facing in to start with. We're going to rotate the arms again. So big breath in. And exhale, twisting the arms nice and strongly. Breathe in center. Exhale, twist them the other way. Breathe in back. Exhale, twist. Just see how far you can go. They might not go very far at all. Inhale, center. Exhale, we just want to feel a shoulder rotation. Inhale, back. 6 more. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We're going to keep the arms up. We're going to turn the palms forwards now. So palms facing away from you. Fingertips are lifting. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, pull your fingers back as if you're trying to push your hands up to the ceiling. Breathe in, point the fingers up. Exhale, pull them back flat. Push up through the heel of the hand. Breathe in flat. Let's do 6 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Good. And then float your arms back into your lap again. Just a couple of shoulder rolls. Just loosening a little more as you squeeze back, and then forwards. Lovely. All right, we're going to come on to the hands and the knees. All right, so knees are slightly apart, hands directly under your shoulders. Now try and spread the fingers nice and wide if you can. And we're just going to do some cat-cow here. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift the belly, tuck the head under, press through the hands. And then inhale, we're going to lift the head, look up to the ceiling. Squeeze into the back, keeping the arms long and the chest lifting forwards. Exhale, draw the belly in, tuck the head under, squeeze, press through the hands if you can. Inhale, go the other way. Lift, look up, just feeling that lovely squeeze in the spine. And exhale, up we go again, lifting, tucking head, pushing through the hands, squeeze the belly in even more, one more each way. Inhale, we're looking up, the throat is stretching, the arms are still long, the chest is moving forwards and upwards. And then exhale, drawing up and in, push through the hands, squeeze the belly. And then coming back to neutral spine. Alright, so we're going to stay on the hands and knees. If you need to shake out your wrists just for a moment, do that. Alright, we're going to do some little push-ups. So again, this is really good to get the energy moving through the arms, especially if we're going to be going into down dog a little later on. So let's just take a breath in and exhale. Squeeze the shoulders as you go down between the hands. And then inhale to lift. Exhale to go down. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And coming up. Good. Alright, so let's come onto the fingertips now. So hands might be a little wider than the shoulders. Coming right onto the fingertips. We're going to take a breath in and exhale. Squeeze down again. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale to come up. Exhale. Inhale to lift. And let's do 8 more. 1, 2. Big breathing. 3, 4. Inhale up. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then coming all the way up. If you can, just tuck your toes into the floor and just walk your hands back. See if you can sit on your heels. If you can't, you can just sort of rest on the fingers, but we just want to actually shake out the wrists. So if you can sit on the heels, that would be good. Just shake out the wrists. Let them be really, as if you're trying to shake them off. Shake your hands off your arms. Yeah, good. All right. So let's come back onto hands and knees. All right, so we're just going to try and work a little bit into the belly. So take a breath in. As you exhale, just plug down through those arms. Draw the belly button in just slightly. Take another breath in. And exhale, extend your right arm and left leg away from you. So arm, opposite arm to leg. Breathe in, bring it back. Exhale, left arm and right leg stretching away. Don't take the leg up too high. Keep the leg in line with your bottom. Inhale, come back. Exhale, right arm, left leg. Stretch through the fingertips, stretch through the toes. Inhale, back. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Breathe it out, lengthen even more. Inhale, back. Exhale, right arm, left leg. Squeeze the belly, hold yourself, push down through the hand on the ground. Inhale, back, one more. Exhale, extending. Arm pressing down, lifting you up. And then coming back to the center. All right, so let's stay here. We just want to loosen up the lower body. So knees together now, weight is over your hands. Look slightly forwards, keep the chest lifting, take a breath in, and exhale, hips drop to one side. Inhale to center, exhale, hips drop the other way. Inhale, center. Exhale, hips. Try not to move the shoulders or the arms as you do this, just the lower body. Inhale up, exhale, hips drop. And up, 6 more. So 1, 2, nice heavy hips. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, coming back up. All right, so knees again, hip width, hands under shoulders. We're going to come back to the one we just did, opposite arm and leg. So take a breath in. Just breathe out, plug down through your arms, draw the belly in. Big breath in. Exhale, right arm, left leg, extending again. Now we're going to keep the arm and leg there as you breathe in. And on the exhale, we're going to draw the elbow and the knee in. Inhale, stretch it out, extend through the fingers and the toes. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, stretch, plug down through the arm on the ground. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it in. And then coming all the way back to the floor. All right, so we're going to do that on the other side now. So let's get set up. So big breath in. Exhale, plug down through the arms, belly drawn in slightly. Big breath in. And exhale, left arm and right leg going away this time. All right, so we stay here, breathe in. As you exhale, squeeze elbow and knee in, curl up in a ball. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze, use the hand on the floor. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it in. One more, inhale, stretch and lengthen. And exhale. And then we're going to come all the way back down. All right, so staying here, bring those knees together again. Take a breath in. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale up, exhale, hips drop. And up and 6 more. 1, nice and light now. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. All right, let's have a quick little rest in child's pose. So curl up into a ball. Head on the floor. Bottom dropping towards your heels. And if your head doesn't quite get to the ground, we can always make a little fist tower and rest the head on those. Whatever is comfortable for you. Just stay there for a couple more breaths. Shoulders nice and soft. Lovely. All right, and then curl yourself back up to sitting. Lovely stuff. All right, so we're going to do what some people call puppy pose. So that's where we want to have our knees close-ish together and have your feet right at the top end of your mat. We want to spread the hands out in front, so hands at least shoulder width wide. Take a breath in. And exhale, we're dropping the chest towards the floor, stretching out through those fingertips. Inhale, halfway up, lift. And exhale, dropping down. And we want to keep the hips above the knees, so don't let the hips drop back over the lower leg. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze the chest down and try to look forwards if you can. Weight is on the hands, not on the elbows. Arms are straight. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, 6 little bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and staying here for 3 breaths. Chin forwards if you can. Stretch through those fingertips, breathing through the nose. Belly squeezing. And then walk your hands back in, and another little rest in child's pose. Curling up into a ball. Let that be. Just take a few breaths here. Shoulders are nice and soft now. Feeling some energy in the belly. Let's curl up gently through the spine. Lovely. All right. Good stuff. So we're just going to open up a little bit the other way. So I want you to see if you can interlace your hands behind your back. Now if you can't interlace your hands, maybe you've got a strap or a belt or something and you could just use that and hold on to that. But we're just going to stretch and open the shoulders the other way. So hands are interlaced as best you can behind you. Sitting up nice and tall. Take a breath in and exhale. Squeeze the arms up, lifting, lifting. Feel the collarbones opening, the chest opening. Inhale, soften. And exhale, lifting. Try to squeeze the hands together if you can. Inhale, soften. Let's try one more. And exhale. exhale, squeezing up, lifting up, shoulders squeezing back, chest is opening. And then coming down. Good. Again, just let your hands rest in your lap for a moment. Close your eyes. Nice deep breaths. Shoulders softening. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to have a go at our first plank now. So, coming back onto the hands and knees, spread the fingers and tucking the toes into the floor behind you. So feet just slightly apart, not really wide but not together. So take a breath in and exhale. We're going to lift the bottom. You might need to shuffle your feet back a little bit. Now when we're holding here in this plank pose, we're pressing down through the hands firmly. The shoulders are sliding away. Noticing the bottom isn't sagging, the knees aren't bent, we're pushing through the heels and the belly is drawing in nice and strongly. And just looking down the mat just in front of your hands. Spine is long, belly strong, heels pushing away. Backs of the legs are lengthening. We also don't want the bottom up here, so fairly good line between shoulders to heels. Lovely. And then drop your knees back. Lovely. And we'll just lie on our back for a moment. So just let that soften. Let your arms relax. Palms facing up. Legs are nice and long. Breathing into the belly. Nice breath out. So focus on the out breath, releasing any tension. Big breath in to bring all that oxygen into the muscles. And exhaling, letting it go. Feel the belly expanding with the inhale. Belly drawing in gently as you breathe out. Good. Alright, so let's pull the knees in. We're going to grab hold of them. Take a breath in. And exhale, pull your head to your knees nice and strongly. And then let's rock and roll a few times. And we're going to come back over onto hands and knees. So we're going to have a go at down dog now. So same position, we're going to have the feet definitely hip width this time. And the hands under the shoulders to start with. So plug down through your arms, draw your belly in slightly. Take a big breath in. And exhale, we take the bottom up. And now you might have your knees bent to start with, but eventually we want to lengthen the heels towards the floor. So we're lengthening the spine from the crown of the head to the tailbone, and then we're lengthening the heels from the hips to the heels. And we're breathing and holding here, looking back between the legs, maybe looking slightly to the belly button. Plug down through your arms. Feel the spine lengthen even more. Big deep breaths. Squeeze the belly as you exhale. And then coming all the way back again. Lovely. And let's lie down on our belly to rest this time. So come right flat onto the floor. Let your head go to the side. Take a couple of breaths there. So holding down dog can be quite strong. So I just want to give the body a moment to relax. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of work with the arms again to help us even more with down dog. So what we're going to do is have the arms in front of us on the floor, so arms out straight. Lovely, and we're going to do this one with the forehead on the mat. I'm just going to show you first. We take a breath in, and on the exhale, the fingers pull back towards the ceiling. So breathe in flat, exhale. So I'm going to do that with my forehead on the mat. So big breath
breath in. Exhale, fingers pull back. Inhale, flat. Exhale, back. Inhale, let's do 8 more. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good stuff.
All right, so we're going to do that again in a moment, but we're going to see if we can lift the head and the chest so the arms are right next to the ears, and we're going to do that again with the hands forwards, back, forwards, back. All right, so arms next to ears,
Chin to chest, head on the floor to start with.
bring your legs slightly together so they're not out wide. We just want to bring, by having the legs closer, that engages the belly and the back together. So
Big breath in. And exhale, we lift the head, the chest, and the hands. We're looking down. Big breath in there. And exhale, pull the fingers back. Inhale, point. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then coming all the way down. Let your arms go this time. Head can go to the side. Relax the legs. Take a breath or two here. Feeling the breath coming into the back now. Exhale softly. Releasing any tension. Good. Alright, so we're going to combine the upper movement with the legs now. Looks like this. So just have a look first. So we breathe in. Exhale, we're going to lift the legs as well as the head, the chest and the arms. We breathe in. Exhale, we pull the fingers back and the toes back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Alright, so as we breathe out, the hands pull back and the toes pull back as well. Alright, so double effort here, upper and lower body. Alright, so start with the forehead on the mat. Legs along, arms out in front. Just take a breath in and then breathe out. Softening. Alright, big breath in. And now we lift. Exhale. Staying up, breathe in. Exhale, hands and feet. Inhale, point. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then coming down. Relax your head to the side, let your arms come down again. Breathe into the back. Breathe out, release the tension. So that work that we just did is going to help us with our down dog. Just get the breath back first. Alright, so we're going to do a little sequence of movements in a moment where we combine plank and down dog together. Looks like this. So we're going to start on the belly this time rather than on the hands and the knees. So what we want to do is first push up into a plank. So feet about hip width wide, tuck the toes in. Hands are right in beside your chest. So make sure they're not up near your shoulders. So hands about the middle of your chest, elbows squeezing back. We breathe in here and exhale, press up into a plank pose. So belly drawing in, heels pushing away, arms along. All right, and then from here we breathe in, and on the exhale we take ourselves into down dog. Good, and then we're going to breathe in, come back to plank. And then exhale all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to let that go for a moment whilst we get ready to go up together. Okay, so toes tuck into the floor, hands in beside the chest, forehead on the mat. Take a breath in. And exhale, press up into plank. So belly drawing in. Good. All right, so we breathe in here. And exhale, press into down dog. Breathe in, come back to the plank. And then exhale, come all the way down. All right, so we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to just try and move from plank to down dog a few times before we come back to the floor. All right, so let's give that a try. So elbows in strong, toes into the floor. Take a big breath in and exhale to plank. Arms are strong, belly squeezing. Breathe in there and exhale, take it to down dog. Good. All right, this time we're going to breathe in and then exhale, come to plank. Stay there, breathe in. Exhale, back to down dog. Breathe in. Exhale to plank. Breathe in. Exhale to down dog. Breathe in. Exhale to plank. Push through the heels. Breathe in there. Exhale to down dog. Just hold in down dog for a few breaths. Squeeze through the heels. Stretch through the tailbone. Look back between the legs. Arms along. Crown of the head to tailbone lengthening. Belly squeezing. Good. All right, so big breath in here. Exhale back to plank. And then gently coming all the way down onto the belly. Whew. Just let your arms go for a moment. And we're actually going to flip over onto the back. So just roll over anywhere you like. Just let your arms relax beside you. Feeling that power and strength in the belly. Energy through the arms. So great one for the lungs. If you want strong lungs, those two poses are really good. Nice deep breaths. Feeling the breath deep in the belly now. Feeling very grounded in the lower body. Alright, we're nearly done. We're just going to do one more pose to finish, just to allow the shoulders to open and the chest to relax a little more. So bend your knees up. We want the feet about hip width, but not too wide. So not wider than your bottom. Okay, so heels just in line with the bottom. We're going to have the arms down beside us. Actually, let's stretch the arms above the head. You may as well feel open up a little bit more through the chest. So arms are reaching, fingertips are stretching away, chin is tucking to the chest. So just check your feet are parallel. Don't want the toes turning out. Want to have the feet pointing forwards so we can press down through the big toe into the floor. So big breath in and exhale, we lift the hips up. So squeezing up strongly, push through the heels, press through the big toe. Notice if your knees are falling apart. Feel the inner thighs just draw towards each other slightly. Feeling the breath in, stretch the arms more. Exhale, squeeze a little higher. And then we're going to slide our arms down. And if you can, interlace your hands again. So arms press down. If you can't interlace the hands, then just press the palms down with the hands slightly apart. If we can interlace, then we interlace the fingers, squeeze the belly up, roll the shoulders back, breathing here. Chest is opening, belly is lifting. Push your thighs towards your knees. Press down through the big toe, just breathing, holding. Chest is opening, back is squeezing. Lovely. All right, and then release your hands. Slowly roll yourself back down to the mat. Lovely. Just let your legs go for a moment. Let the body soften completely. Breathe down. into the belly, so hopefully shoulders now feel light. Some pressure in the spine, which is good. We want the tone in the back and the strength in the belly. Couple more breaths here. Just noticing the palms facing up gently to the sky. Maybe noticing some tingling through your thumb and index finger, which relate to our two meridians that we've been working quite strongly, which is the lung and the large intestine. But obviously mostly the lung. Well, I wouldn't say obviously mostly the lung. It is both. The holding also relates to the large intestine. Alright, so let's bring the knees up gently again, holding on to that. Take a breath in and exhale, squeezing up, head to the knees. Inhale, back to the floor, just one more. Exhale, squeeze, pull the head towards the knees, breathing all the breath out. And then we rock and roll a few times along the spine. And coming all the way up to finish. So we're going to finish sitting comfortably. You might want to kneel, you might want to cross your legs or have your legs out straight, it's up to you. Let your hands rest in your lap. So left hand can sit on the right. Let the shoulders soften. Hopefully that just feels so lovely and open now in the chest. The arms just feel nice and light. Really feeling that connection in the deep belly. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Let's take a big breath in and out. And again, big breath in and out. Last one, big breath in and exhale, hands through to our chest in prayer pose. And we can close the eyes for a moment, tuck the chin in, let the shoulders roll down the back. Looking inwards, acknowledging your effort in doing this class, and if you found it challenging, that's great. Just keep going on, having another go in a few days or tomorrow, and each time you practice you'll get better and better and better. And please feel free to explore some of the other classes that I have on this channel. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Bye.